this thing on? Is it on? Hi. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like this isn't the third time I've tried this. I've had some technical difficulties, which, they say you should always throw away the first pancake. This is the third pancake. And we're going for gold here, folks. I don't want to settle for silver. I don't want to settle for bronze. We're going for gold. I made up my mind 2 hours ago that I was gonna record a damn podcast and explain why I'm recording it. And damn it, that's what I'm gonna do. My Wi-Fi is so sketchy at the back of my house because I need privacy. As much as I want this to be just like this is my life. This is, you get what you get kind of a podcast. Because I cannot stop. I'm not here. I haven't been here over the course of the last however many months. I don't care to do the math. You don't care. Maybe you do, and I'm underestimating myself. I haven't been here because I made all these damn excuses about why I can't be here. It's not the right time or the environment. I don't have privacy. There's too much noise. I got to shut all the windows. I don't want to edit. Every excuse under the book, and the real reason why is because I'm very unsure of myself, and I can't understand why anybody would want to listen to a regular old Joe Schmo, a regular old TJ Schmo, a regular old TJ Mo spout on about stuff. But here's the truth of all of it is, the truth of me, the truth of it is, I can't stop thinking about you people. You have a stronghold on me. A headlock. You have me in a vice. And something about talking to a computer and knowing that at some point somebody's going to hear it, what I have to say, what I've talked about, makes me feel better. You all make me feel good about, you make me feel better about being me. And I've been told that how I do what I do is it's special. I don't see it. I'm working on understanding that, and I'm working on seeing it. I don't see it, but I've decided that I'm going to trust you, and that I'm going to trust myself, and then I'm just going to talk and record and not spout off bullshit, because the truth is, there's another one. I'm repeating myself. The truth is, the last few episodes that I recorded were scripted. I was afraid to come up with something. I wanted to come up with something because I had this need to, you all were pulling me in, and I wanted to go live, and I just wanted to talk, and I didn't know really what to talk about. I had these silly topics, and I had ChatGPT make some stuff up for me, and I went off of that scripts, and it felt bad when I was doing it, and I did it anyway, and then I was so cringing. I was cringing when I was uploading it, like, everybody's gonna know, and you probably all did know. You probably all felt it, and then I disappeared again because I felt like a fraud. But this time, I don't feel like a fraud. I had lunch with a friend yesterday. It was more coffee and croissants. I had coffee and croissants yesterday. If you haven't tried the Trader Joe's frozen chocolate croissants that rise overnight for 9 hours, they're more like 12 hours, and then you bake them for 20 minutes at 350 degrees. Listen to me, my darling dear heart. Do yourself a favor and go buy them now, because they're absolutely extraordinary. I had one at 9 o'clock last night because there was one left and I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I ate it. I don't like eating that late at night, but I ate it. So I had coffee yesterday with a good friend. I'm going to call her my muse. Her real name is Lisa. Shout out, Lisa. And I'm absolutely going to go out on a limb here and say she is my number one fan. She's my hype man, my hype woman. She inspires me in so many ways because I feel like she's fearless in what she does. And she just doesn't, she does what she wants and she says what she wants and she does it on her own terms. And God damn it, son of a bitch, God damn it, that's what I'm going to do. That's it. I'm going to be my magic old light here and I'm going to come on and you're all going to listen to me, damn it. Because I said so, because I'm making you do it. I'm not asking for your consent. But I am done coming up with excuses and then laying in bed at night thinking this could have been a day where I would have recorded an episode. And I'm done coming up with these excuses like, what do the people want to hear? Because another thing that's been getting in my way is the fear of comparison shopping. People aren't going to listen to me when they could listen to that old podcast that gosh darn podcast over there that's been doing it for however many years, a decade. And they're hundreds of episodes in and they're funny and that people like them. I'm not dying. And they are who they are. They do what they do, and God damn it, they do it really good. And they make me laugh. And if you don't know who I'm talking about the sisters at the Sister Project, Lauren and Michelle. Every Thursday, they come out with a new episode, and damn them when they go on summer hiatus or any hiatus at all, because I'm twiddling my thumbs listening to old episodes, which is the magic of podcasting, because I can't live without them. And one of the funniest episodes by the way, sidetrack here. I'm getting sidetracked. A couple of weeks ago, if you didn't hear the episode where Lauren was almost unalived, so go listen to the Sister Project. It's Lauren and Michelle, and they're hilarious, and they're going to be at Zany's here soon. The episode 2 episodes ago, if I'm not mistaken, where Lauren was almost unalived in Italy in a foam party, and Michelle explaining how what her dad's face would have been how her dad would have reacted when he came in and saw Lauren on the death table after being asphyxiated by foam. I was in the cold plunge. I had just worked out. I got in the sauna, got out, and got into the cold plunge as Lauren started telling that story and splashed water everywhere. I was laughing so hard. I was almost unalive by drowning in the cold plunge. And how Lauren talked about how she tried to be bulimic. Well, here you go, public. I tried to be bulimic. I don't even know when I was in my 20s because I wanted something for attention, I'm sure, but I wanted skinny and I wanted abs. And damn it, I was going to do it in any way I could. So I started throwing up. I started sticking my fingers down my throat and puking because I wanted to be bulimic. But it was so funny to me every time I tried that I couldn't do it. And I'm like, this is bullshit. Number one, puking doesn't bother me. Hangovers? Blah. I wouldn't have become an alcoholic. Well, I probably would have, but being an alcoholic was easy with hangovers for me because if I was going to barf, who cares that I was going to barf? I was probably going to feel better. So vomiting was never a big deal, but it's too funny. It's too funny for me to be bulimic, so I'm done with that. So, but I love them so much, and they are also they're a huge part of my journey into the podcasting world because I loved them so much. I wanted to be a part of that environment where I told my story and talked to the people, but in my own way. And I keep worrying about whether or not I'm going to be as good as them. And I will never be them. That's what it is. And my friend Lisa, she is the one that finally said, you gotta be your light. You gotta stop. You gotta work on stopping people from dimming your light. And you are your own person and your own light, and you'll never be them. And I won't. And Lauren, Michelle, if you're listening, I am not going to worry about what you think, because I have always worried about what you thought when it came to me podcasting, even though you have told me so many times that you love what I put on the air. And I hadn't taken it to heart, and I apologize for not hearing you. I had never taken it to heart until yesterday when my friend Lisa said, "You won't be them." It slapped me in the head so hard. And it was a hard reset for me. It was a boing, 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 boing moment. I sat back, I put my chocolate croissant down, and I must have looked like a deer in headlights to her, because I thought I didn't hear her before if she had said that, when she said that to me, until that moment. And I needed to hear it. So here I am. Not going to worry about whether or not this is another reintroduction episode, because it's just a me episode, and it's the magic episode. And it's me saying, you're going to get me in just all of me. And I am going to talk about trauma, and I'm going to talk about pain, and I'm going to talk about Sarah Jessica Parker in Just Like That, and how I'm so disappointed that it's the last season, but I'm glad because it started to fall off. But I'm going to miss the fashion. And I'm going to talk about my kid and the husband that I'm separated from, and my dogs. And I'm going to talk about loss, and I'm going to talk about family. And I'm going to ask guests what they want to talk about and talk to them about it. And then I'm going to talk to them about how they can help you. And we're going to talk to pros and professionals, and we're going to talk to people who are hurting and who have been hurt. And we're going to talk about love and laughter and friendship and joy and gay and straight and pussies and dicks. We're going to talk about it all. Nothing is going to be off the table. And it's just, you're going to get me, and it's going to be what I want to do. And if you don't want to listen to me and my broken finger, see, it's more swollen than this one, if you're watching the video. And if you're not, I'm holding up both my middle fingers. And if you don't want to listen to all the things I have to say, you don't have to. And if you don't like it, you can analyze my broken finger. You can read between the lines, see how swollen it is. Or I'm just going to give you a little bird. Because I'm tired of making excuses, because I miss you. You're all kind of part of me, and you make me better human. And you make me feel better about my life and me. And I want to talk to you all about it. So that's where I am. And that's what I'm going to do. And this is my outro, talking lines. And they're probably going to change. What won't ever change is you're never alone. I'll always listen. No, I won't always listen. I'll always talk, and you can listen if you wanna. But we're not alone, and you're important. And let's do this. Let's do a journey thing here, because one of the things I said I was going to do in my 50th year, I guess I'm into my 51st, is I was going to be more of me. And I was going to come back round, and I was going to find the person I lost we're going to say about 15 years ago. And I'm just going to come right back into myself, and you're going to get it, and you're going to listen. Okay? So let's do it together. And you can tell me what you want to hear by sending me an email at sobergayguy@gmail.com, or you can send me a text at 630-546-5670. But don't send me any nudies if you're a girl. And you can leave notes and comments, please. And if you haven't liked and followed this podcast, please do so and tell all of your friends. And hopefully, the next episode that I record shortly after this one is going to be like my first visual episode about being your magic true light self and how you can do that. And I'm going to talk about some of my cute little curated steps that I think that I can help you with in order to get there. Because you might be hiding underneath some fear, like me, like I still do, and you might be a little confused as to how to get there, and whether or not there's a timeline. But we're going to start talking about your magic little self and your beautiful little light, big light, the beautiful big light. And this is my bedroom. These are some of my things. And this is it. This is where you're going to get me from now on. Okay. Okay. So now I say thanks and see you on the flip side. Oh, gosh. I don't like that. Talk to you later. And thanks for listening. And then there's going to be a moment of awkward silence so that I have a gap before I put my outro music. Okay. Thanks for listening. And thanks for being here with the Sober Gay Guy. It's me, TJ. Says it backwards. Right there.